Hey class, so welcome to this week. This week is about what is design. So you've been able to look at a module on directing and then look at a module on Asian theater, read an Asian play, and now you're doing a module on design, and hopefully you'll see the method to my madness is that they all relate. So you'll be able to see how Julie Taymor, who's the director and designer for The Lion King on Broadway, was able to take aspects of Asian theater and add that to her design, her directorial concept, and show that through the design. So now it'll be your turn for this week, your discussion board. As I've told you earlier on, that discussion boards have become less and less as this class kind of changes. And this semester we had so many students that there were even less discussion boards. So in the past I've done a discussion board on directing, but we didn't do that this semester. However, this discussion board on design still relates because, as I said, directing it takes into account all of the other theater artists, and designers are, of course, a major part of that, especially the directorial concept. I keep using that word that hopefully you've learned. And several of you have asked me via the frequently asked discussion board or via email. I noticed that it said discussion board was included in what we are expected to, how we are expected to show the competencies of what we've learned in this module, but I don't see an attached discussion board. I don't see an attached essay. Well, as I've responded, at least in the frequently asked discussion board, then you may not see it this week, that week which you asked, but in the future you will. And I think directing is a great example of that week you did not have to do a discussion board. And last week, as you learned about Asian theater, you did a quiz and you didn't have to do a discussion board. But this week, as you learn about design, you should be able to include things that you've learned in past weeks, because remember that each module, each week, builds on the concepts that you've learned week through week through week, so that you are able to add in those things as you discuss what you've learned. And just to give you a heads up, that you are going to see soon a play